Quick tip on how to keep your studs straight. Before you put them in, especially on the floors, put a nail on one end, nail in the other end, and run a line down it like this. And then put your studs on the centre of it. So one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, all the way down. And your studs will be absolutely beautifully straight. Well, if you've been following the video this far and if you've been counting how many nails I've been putting in, you may have noticed I've been putting 2 in at one end and 1 at the other. And there's a good reason for that, is that the nail gun won't fit on the inside. So I've got to go underneath and put the last nail in each stud. Well, on this side anyway. You may have been wondering, what's the point of putting studs in this? It's got 5cm boards on there, all nailed on. They're not going to go anywhere, are they? What's the point of the studs? Well, the point of the studs is simple. If you don't put studs in walls and in decking or whatever, what happens is the tops are all nailed up fine. They're not going to go anywhere. But underneath, these can twist. And so this basically keeps your studs from twisting, keeps them in line. That's all it's about. It's just something to stop them from moving about. And it also, I can't show you, but if you stand on here, before studs are in, there's a little bit of, I don't know, you can just feel that there's no studs in there. And when you've got studs in, it's a lot more secure. There's no movement in there. It just locks it all in place. It's something you must have in your floors, but minimum. You know, there's no point in putting one every bloody metre. You know, you've got to sort of eke it out a little bit. On this size here, I would tend to put 2 lots in, one around about here and one around about there. So 2 lots of studs in there. And in this one here, I would go probably 2 lots again, probably 1 lot in here running up there and 1 running up here. But there is something about this you have to remember. Now that's going to be 1 piece of timber. There's 1 frame there and 1 frame here. That's something you've got to remember. If there was a fire and you've not got studs on this is where a wall's going to go. If you've not got studs under the wall, if there was a fire, it can jump under the wall and up into the next room. I know, I mean, a wooden house is not going to last, I think it's something like 9 minutes for it to burn down. So you can, even with this antiseptic on that is anti-fire, but that might give you a few seconds. Those few seconds might save your life. I can't stress this enough. If you're getting stuff built, about that on there and on the ceiling as well, to stop the fire. So from that room to this room, from that room to this room, you must have studs above and below to stop the fire jumping from one room to the next. I mean, it's going to come through, that's a fact. If your house on fire, it's going to burn down in it, but it might give you a vital few seconds for you to get you and your family to get out of a house. God forbid that it was catch fire. So yeah, there's also something else on fire. Some people, well, not a lot, but some people are putting in now Pinatex, which is like kind of foam sheeting on underneath the ceiling or underneath the roof space. It's just a bad idea. It's a terrible thing to put in. If you put that foam sheeting in, I haven't got any here to show you, but I'm not even going to use any. But if you put that in and you catch fire and you have to get out of your house and that's in your ceiling, it's going to melt and drip down onto you as you're trying to get out. And probably incapacitate you, and you'll lay there and be burnt to death. So something else to avoid: Pinatex on ceilings, especially in wooden housing. If you don't want to be using rock wool or the equivalent of rock wool, non-combustible. But yeah, that's so far. On with the rest of the decking, I suppose. Not sure if I can show you this or not, but the sun's right in my eyes. But you can see that board that I've got laying there, ready to cut. You can see how it's twisted and warped at the same time. So it's like in 1, 2, 3 different directions. But we can cure that, and I'll show you how I do it. Hi, so today is our last day here before we have to return to St. Petersburg. So all I've done is closed up any timber that's laying. All the pieces that are cut are going on into the pile, and last look at what I've done before we go back. So this is the flooring. As you can see, I haven't put in the studs yet. That'll when I come back. But yeah, so far so good. 10 days, managed to get the Biaska done, and part of the floor done, part of the top of the contour done, and part of this deck is done. So not bad really. So that's the end of this bit of the season. Back to St. Petersburg. We'll continue on with this project in about a month and a half, 2 months, something like that. I'll see you then.